Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nashafia binti Waka. My student ID 209258982 and I'm from class J4EM1103E. Based on the table above show that both moment for experimental and theoretical have different values moment. The experimental value for moment have a bigger value than the value for theoretical. Other than that, both values increase directly proportional to the amount of load added to the hanger. The value of moment for both results is the biggest when the load is at 2 kg, while the smallest value for the moment is when the load is 0.4 kg. One of the errors that can be identified is did not releasing the hanger at the same position every time. The second error is didn't keep an eye on the weight and miss the time when it should be to stop the stopwatch. Third error is when the weight keeps swinging and makes an inconsistent time taken because when the weight keeps moving, the hanger will fall faster. Last error is miss the number of turn of the wheel because did not stay focused on the reference line. The objective for this experiment are to prove Newton's second law for rotational motion, to discover the moment of inertia of a disc and axle from experiment, to discover the frictional moment required to overcome the friction, to calculate the moment of inertia of a disc and axle using theoretical equation, and all the objectives were achieved. The first objective were achieved by observing from the movement of the flywheel and the hanger. The second objective were obtained by getting the average time taken of the load falling, the radius of the wheel, and the length. Last objective can be obtained from getting the gradient from the graph moment against angular acceleration. One of the precautions that can be used from the experiment is always focus on the experiment. Stop the timer in a perfect time is by following the reference line that is located on the side of the flywheel and following the number of revolution. Make a reference point on the wall to know when to stop the stopwatch whenever the hanger passes by the reference line. Other than that is by asking help from another person to keep an eye on the hanger so that the person holding the stopwatch knows when to stop the stopwatch.